Hey everyone. So today we're going to be testing out a bunch of makeup from Sephora, makeup that I hauled in my last Sephora haul, as well as makeup that was sent to me. I do have a couple of products in here, well, that I have been testing out for a little bit, so I have a much better understanding on how I feel about the products, but I'm excited to test out some makeup, play around, beat this face, and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get diving right into it. And if you guys are new, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button down below. Otherwise, let's get to this. So I want to try out this Rare Beauty. This is the Always and Optimist Pore Diffusing Primer. This primer is supposed to blur and smooth the complexion with a natural matte finish. It is very, very hot today here, very humid outside, and I have tried to use every product I own to keep myself matte, and it has been very difficult. So let's hope this works. I like the consistency of it. The smell of it is very similar to like the Maybelline Pore Primer. The blurring one, the clear one. Good. I get a little nervous with these pore primers. I feel like a lot of them do not mesh well with my moisturizer, so I was a little bit nervous that it wouldn't mesh, but I think we're good. We're gonna move into color correcting. Now, I don't necessarily do a lot of color correcting anymore. I did a long time ago, especially when my skin was a lot worse, and I'm all for color correcting. Now, I will say that I will color correct if I am like going full beat, going out and everything, because I want a full flawless base, but for every day, I do not use it. I could definitely use some above my lip though, and kind of in this area. So NARS sent over this a little container, and inside of it has all of these color correctors. Do you guys hear that? So we have a Roomba, and I have the base that's attached to it. We're new to the Roomba family, but that thing, when it sucks in all the stuff into like the bag onto that base, it literally, I swear to you, if you have one, you probably understand, it sounds like a plane is taking off in our house. It is the funniest thing. So they have 4 shades, and basically each shade is paired with your skin tone. So this is light, medium, medium deep, and deep. And how it works is that you're supposed to be able to color correct, and you would just pick the shade that aligns closest to you. So I am a medium. Excuse me. I do like to use a much smaller brush to apply it. I think if I had to start color correcting again, because like I said, I don't do it often, I think this is where I would start color correcting, because I feel like it is getting a little bit darker there. The consistency, I feel like, is a lot thinner. I feel like you can't really see the color, which is good, because there are definitely color correctors out there that are very intense, and if they are super pigmented, which I have quite a few of them that they are, if you are too heavy with it, you will not be able to cover it with concealer or foundation. Like, you can, but it's just super thick. Let's go and do our foundation and concealer and see how that works. I'm gonna go in with this concealer right here. This one is not super intense. I'm gonna go in with the NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Medium number 2 Ginger. And I'm just gonna be using my sponge. This one here is by BK Beauty. I actually have quite a few of their brushes that I'm gonna play around with today also. And they look really, really nice. I'm just gonna go in with my normal foundation routine. I have been doing a combination of the Stay Naked foundation. This is in the shade 50NN, and just a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless foundation. Let that settle for a second. I'm gonna go in and let's just spot conceal. So right here, is that the right shade? I just want to spot conceal. I might have to mix them. Yeah, I'm gonna mix them. Look at how tiny this is. This is the Tarte C Hydro Concealer. So I'm gonna try this one out. I did get the little sample size. I think it was like 10 bucks or something. It's just so freaking cute. But I'm gonna use it to, oh, that is light. Well, I knew that was gonna happen. It's okay. Maybe I need to apply a little bit more color corrector, because I don't feel like I notice a difference. I still feel like it's a little dark down there. I'm also lacking a little bit of sleep, and I've been crying, so I'm back to wearing a mask again, and I do wear it full time during work. Of course, cut down again on wearing makeup, and I'm only going through concealer right now, because I really just conceal. I spot conceal, and then I just do basically here up again. So I don't miss that, but I noticed that my skin again is starting to dry out. Let me go in. I'm not really a fan of what's going on right here. So I'm going to go in with just a little bit of some foolproof Shape Tape. I started using Shape Tape again because it was something I had in my drawer and I found it and I was like, all right, we'll use it again. And I forgot how much I enjoy it. I have to set my face today. If I do not set my face, it is going to be bad. So I'm going to set my face using my Tatcha Silk Powder. This powder is phenomenal. It doesn't necessarily brighten my skin at all. It just sets everything. I wish that there was a little bit of, you know, brightening effect to it. But I definitely can go in with some sort of banana powder, but I think we're okay for the brightening effect today. In my BoxyCharm, I did receive this Fenty Beauty. This is the Cashew Pro Filter setting powder. So we're actually going to use this today to loosely set our makeup. We went to our first hometown varsity football game, you guys. I have not been to a high school football game since I was in high school. Football games were necessarily not the you just sit and hang out and watch the games. It was all about socializing and getting your social life out there. Anywho, I'm trying to figure out which brush I want to use. Jeremy and I were sitting there, you know, watching the game, and the game was good. We lost, but it was just crazy to see, you know, the cliques and the different types of kids that were there. I felt old for sure. I think the kids had a good time. I know my son did for sure because he was a sweaty mess. All right, I'm done with my little story time, but I just finished using this. It was fine. It's definitely a lot lighter. So I felt like I was using quite a bit. So I actually ended up mixing it a little bit with this to set just because I felt like my face wasn't necessarily setting the way I want, but I think we're good. Yeah, so I did pick up the Ilia bronzer in Novelty. And I've really been wanting to get more into this brand. Like everything I've seen from this brand is super gorgeous. Their Nightlife bronzing powder. So I want to give this a shot. It looks really dark, so I'm a little nervous because when I swatched it, it was pretty pigmented. So let's start with the forehead because I always feel like the forehead's the most forgiving. And I'm going to use, again, the BK brushes. I'm actually going to be using BK brushes today, but this is the 103. I have to get my nails done today too. Worried this is going to be a little orange because it is coming off a little orange on me. The shade below this was like really light and I was worried it wasn't going to sit well on my skin. I look very bronze. Look very, very bronze, which is good. I feel like I actually blend in. This might be the first time I've actually matched my body. All right, I don't want to go too ham with this because I know I will for sure. This is the Makeup by Mario blush palette, powder blush. And I picked up the shade Wildberry. I know it's a little dark for right now. I'm wondering if I should do it. And then the other item I have are these two cheek palettes from NARS. So this is their Basic Instincts Cheek Quad. So this is the first one. The other one that they sent was their other Basic Instincts one. So it's Basic Instincts 1, which is that one. And then this one I'm going to show you right here is number 2. I prefer more of like the Basic Instincts 1. So I think that's might be where I'm going to go. I think I'm going to take a combination of the two bottom shades, which is Behave and Dolce Vita. I think I like the Dolce Vita a little bit more because I feel like this one's just a little too light for me right now. And I kind of just take it and like push it right up in here and right in this area. So my brows are done. And you're probably thinking, which palette are we using today, Steph? Well, here's the thing. I don't have an eyeshadow palette. I haven't really bought any new eyeshadow palettes. And then the ones that I found at Sephora just really haven't been my thing. I'm going to pop on some lashes. Plus, again, it's too hot for me to really want to do anything more. So we're just going to pop on some lashes and then move on to the lips. Sometimes I feel like it's okay to just make it be about the skin, right? Be about the face instead of the eyes. Side note, I've been using this mascara. This is the Milk Kush mascara. I think I got it in like a sample as part of one of my subscription boxes. I know this isn't a drugstore video, but the other thing I've been enjoying, let me show you. This is the Lash Up Rising. This is a boosting primer. Okay, so I've been using that in the mornings. And what you do is you like put it on like a primer, but the key is to let it set. So I apply it, I let it set, And then I go in with my mascara and bam, like my lashes are super long. But you can't apply a lot, because if you apply a lot, it'll definitely weigh your lashes down. But that has been a little fun thing I've been doing for a while. So I need to pick up more of my normal lashes that I get. The Naked lashes, I believe, or natural. I always forget, but they're the 421s from Ardell are like my jam. I don't really have a pair from Sephora that I enjoy. It's hard to justify the price point of lashes, spending a lot of money on lashes, when I have found so many great lashes that I enjoy that are way less expensive. So I'm gonna do a little wing. Okay, I really do not like this. This is like super patchy, FYI. This is the one by Lauren Conrad. I'm gonna try out this one. This is by Huda Beauty. Much better. I need to apply something on my lid because I feel like it's just too plain. I'm gonna go in with the Nude Rush by Huda Beauty, and I'm gonna take the lightest shade right here. I'm just gonna use that and kind of buff it into my crease. A little bit of, oh shoot, what color did I get? This one, the one in the center? Oh no. Just like that. Just some color, you know? Like it just seems too, it doesn't seem cute. I did apply a little bit of brown shadow underneath my lashes as well. And we're gonna move into the highlighting portion. I want to highlight, and I think I might go in with this palette. This is a palette I used last time, but this is their Orgasm on the Beach palette by NARS. And I think I'm gonna go in with this one. Highlighting like the brow bone and then the inner corner. I don't wanna highlight a whole lot just because I know I'm gonna sweat really quickly today. I did pick up the 2 lip products, which I wanna share with you guys. The Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, this is their lip balm. And then the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip. With this, I feel like you can use any lip liner, really. Absolutely love it. Look at how gorgeous that is. So beautiful. And this is definitely very similar to the Juicy Lips by Tarte as well. It's got that same consistency, although this is not as pigmented as this is. So I like it because it's like kind of an all-in-one. Like it has that like gloss look, but it doesn't feel glossy. It definitely has that balmy texture, but it's super pigmented. And Pillow Talk is such a pretty color in general. So, all right, so you guys, thank you again for hanging out with me a little bit and checking out some of the products and playing around with me. I definitely am super impressed by a lot of the products. The concealer is probably, this Hydro Concealer is probably the only one I'm a little bit nervous about because it just doesn't feel like it's very like covering at all, but maybe I'll kind of pair it with something, kind of give it like more of a lightweight feel. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. But if you guys want to hang out with me for a little bit, because I know you do, go ahead and check out some of these videos. I just posted them and you guys can get a little bit more stuff. So I will see you guys all later and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.